we go. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Yes, gotta change this. Okay. You see, sometimes when the power goes out, my thing decides like, hey, you know what? I'll just change everything. Just change all your audio settings back to the default that doesn't work. Because why not? Why not do that? Hello, Deborah. Good to see you. Let's see here. We, like I said, we are not in it at the moment. Let's see. Let me try and remove that. Because that doesn't really change anything. Right now, I think it's just the sun giving us the light. We are, as you might have realized, we are not in. We are not in Minecraft. We are, in fact, in a program called Blender. Blender is, let's see, move, yes. Let's move this. We're trying to get, right now I'm messing around. I've been playing around with this stuff for a while. Seeing how things look by changing various things. It's pretty cool. I gotta be honest with you. It's like it's really hard to get some like views of my base because of the way Minecraft changes the when Minecraft like diffuses things. It has render distance. It's lower than I think. I think it's. You guys can hear me, right? We're going through all right. Let me actually check that. Advanced audio properties. Let's see. Right now it's 1, 2. It should be streaming to both, right? Let me know if my audio is coming through. Oh, good, good. Right now I'm just, let's see if we can. I don't know what bias does. Oh, I guess increasing it seems to like let you see more stuff in the shadows. Oh, it kind of casts, yeah, it casts like a hard shadow there. I wonder if I could like, it'd be more like the evening sun if I set it. How's that look? I can change it to more of a red. That's almost too much. Whoa. That's kind of cool looking. Let's turn down the saturation a bit though. Not so saturated. It's cool as you can like actually go into some of these objects. Is that a end portal? Oh, I guess it is a portal, yeah. So you can see the build like totally rendered. I wonder if these go to material and see if I can change that water a bit. See if I can get that water a little bit, I don't know, bluer? Bluer? I don't know if that's a thing. Materials, let's see. Principled. What if I change this to translucent? Ooh, that's weird. No thanks. Water became color blue. I don't think that really works. Reflection. I'm just messing with stuff at the moment. Let's see. Alpha blend. Shadow. I don't know how to change. I don't know how to make that into really translucent. Doesn't seem translucent to me. Let's see. Action? No. It doesn't really look like anything. Let's see. Glass. Maybe it just takes a while to render. That could be what's happening. I don't know why it turned black all of a sudden. Oh, so it is. It's clear under there, but why? That was the thing, right? Hope I didn't change it to. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait, how did I change water still? How do I change that back? Let's see. Base color is should be water still dot whatever it's called. It's one of the things, if I don't know how to change it back, it becomes a little bit harder to do anything with. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Darn it. Is that not? I'm not sure how to get that back now. What the heck? Edit. Oh. I just crashed. Blender just crashed. Let's see. Let's see. Let's open that up. Okay. Okay. That's one way to get it back. It's one way to get it back to the normal. It's normal version. Hey, Baron, how's it going? Let's see. How do I change this thing again? I think that does not work. That doesn't. Let's see. Go to camera. I'm still getting used to a lot of this stuff. Alright. Shift there. No. Shift X. Ooh. Zoom in a little more. Lift up a bit. Yeah. We shift up a little more. I'm trying to like find a way to get really cool lighting. Let's see, shaders. Now you could change the. Saw a video saying like you can change the shaders and stuff on all this. I don't know how much of a difference it makes though. Like let's say basalt. You can zoom in here. And then like changing this from linear to closest as opposed to like make it look better. But I don't necessarily see it. Like if I change this, I change it to closest. Does that really give it, you know, something extra? Let's see. What if I just click on these things? closest. Makes it crisper or something? Let's see. No, I want to target the frog lights. Maybe I am targeting all the frog lights. I see. Oh, that's a sea lantern. That makes sense. Closest. I don't get it. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily work for helping me choose a certain thing. Which really, what I was like really looking at, wanted to do is look at the lighting. It seems like you can do some really cool stuff with the lighting, like get myself in the background. Like, what does diffuse change? Like the lower it is. Oh, well, that looks pretty dark. I can change it down, kind of. If I turn specular down, doesn't seem to really do much. Kind of makes it easier to see in the water, though. Volume doesn't seem to change much. Let's see. At the shadows, we turn that up, the bias up. I don't necessarily see much. The shadows like get smaller. Cascade shadow map, huh? Don't necessarily see anything happening there with that either. I choose contact shadows. And if it really doesn't seem to really change much either. At least, you know, nothing substantial. If you turn off shadows, like, it definitely changes the way things look. It's pretty cool to see the entire, like, it's like a model of this. It really makes me want to get rid of this stuff. So I can stop looking at that. It's not, there just isn't something, there's something missing about it. For sure. And I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think changing the materials are going to help. Because, like, you can change the material of this water, like water flow, say. And I gotta go to material properties. I'm not gonna mess with the base color since that is clearly. Let's see. What if I change to closest? Does that do anything? Linear. If I change water still to closest, doesn't seem to necessarily do anything either. Alpha straight. Like, you change transmission. I don't think that really changes anything. Oh no, not the rotation, but the transmission. That changes something. Like, this is changing the transmission, that obviously becomes bluer. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because the light kind of affects it more. Which is kind of a cool effect, honestly. Hey, Jico, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Let's see, let me change water flow. I already have that as 100% transmission, so like, I could change that. Makes it bluer. Maybe have a little bit of... Change it down a little bit. 85. Actually, I think that distorts it too much. Shadow mode. Opaque. I think if I do that, it becomes a... Opaque. Does that make the water opaque? It doesn't really seem to change anything. What's line art? I don't know. That I'd have to go into. It's too hard to tell just to tell by that. Let's see. I've got a water still. See if I change the blend mode. None. Opaque. See, like that makes the water opaque on the top. But let's see. What if I change the transmission? See, that does kind of, but you know, isn't good for viewing my base through it. But oh, that's kind of a cool effect, though. It's a shame there's some like weird, something like weird glowing stuff. I think that's from the kelp. Like it doesn't render the kelp very well. So busted in today and just had a big plate of curry. Ooh. So now you need to sit down and relax with some Minecraft. Yeah, like that's almost looks too flat. Let's see, that'd be the render preview. Kind of interesting though. Let's see. None. Let's set it back to shadow. Screen. Opaque. It does kind of like show the shadows of the... I kind of like how it shows the shadows of the stuff on the water, though. That's kind of nice. Only there's a way to get a... What does alpha clip do? Alpha hashed? Whoa. That just looks weird. Fraction depth. Change the reflection. Alright, I got it. That looks way too weird. I look like it with none. No, let's see. Shadow mode. Good opaque. But allows, let's see. What does this mean? Transmission. I don't know what transmission, what this means. Is there a way to move this so I can actually see transmission roughness? Oh, okay. I'll turn that down. What's this do? Let's see. Gene tint. Don't know what that does. Roughness. Needs a roughness down a little bit. Ooh, makes it kind of more blue. Subsurface color. Subsurface radius. Alpha. Closest. Oh, hey. What's going on, Jack? Oh, Santiago's here. Another crazy build. Hopefully not in the... No. There's no new crazy build. This is the same crazy build. Oh, damn. You'd be amazed, though. Let's see. What are you talking about? The 1 minute culture water is coming. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Just let me know what the time is, and I think I should be able to make it. I believe it's usually on a Thursday. Just word of warning: I am a hardcore Gen 1er. Anything beyond like silver, I'm like, as far as like Pokemon starters. I didn't play a lot of them past that. Let's see. But I can comment on how ugly they look. Or unugly they look. Let's see. I'm trying to deselect that so I can see what this is at. You build Barracuda Bay in Minecraft. That'd be pretty cool. Redo Lego sets in Minecraft. Let's see, that's not bad. That doesn't look like a bad render. As far as I wonder if there's not a way to get a sky in the background, is there? I think there is actually. But I don't think my background. I think I need to use like something else. Like if I change this to open, not pure sky, Copen. Does that make the background look? No, I thought there was a way to. Let's see, I'm still in material or no? It's all in water still. I'm not too worried about that. World. Got a world here. Color, background. Let's see. Oh, I see. So that becomes a... See, I don't like that. I don't like that back because I can see like stuff, but can I make it open image? What if I go back to... Let's go back to pure sky. Oh yeah, see, look. Then we got a sky in the background. That's pretty cool, right? This makes everything like super bright. Mirror ball. See, I don't like the. I don't want to change the lighting though. That doesn't do anything. Straight. Closest. Whoa. That's super bright. 4 o'clock Eastern. Okay. All right. See you later, Jack. See you around. So I guess there's really no way to get the sky without it changing a lot of the light. As far as I know. We might have to... We may have to get rid of that. Whoa. I don't think that changes it. It shouldn't be pink when I render it. It's just the... Oh, I guess it is. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. Is it open? Well, let's just open it up again. Okay. So we'll just turn the strength back down to 0. So that, I think, gives us a nicer... Wait, maybe should we look at the front? Is the front a better view? It's just like... With this, it's not... You can't really see my build. Let's see if I just move... Alright, I don't want to what the heck? I don't want to transform anything. Oop. That's not what I want. Anyway. Let's see. Shift, no, shift there, shift Y. Rotate. And then we can change, move that down to, move that back down. Let's see. Now I need to grab the sun. Let's see if we can grab our sun here. Oh, we need to move it. Get the move on. And we can choose, have like face. I don't know if straight, no, straight on is the best way to view it. What makes it look better. This is kind of fun. Another video about that. Yeah, it's really cool. It really does all the work for you. Like, if you already have a world, you just, like, put it in the world data, and then it's like, oh, here you go. All yours. Let's see. It's not bad. But I need to shift it up a little bit. Camera, shift the Y. Not the scale. Darn it. Camera. There we go. We want to get the top in frame. I don't think you can see the guys in there. This may ignore entities. Or there may be an option I have to choose to see it. Oh, I can move and do it like that. Oh, that's really nice. I did not realize that. I like it. Go back to environmental, and we choose lower the strength a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Give it a nicer look. Oh, look, here's a... That's got to be Minecrafters. Minecrafters base, or you know, his sort of thing that he stuck in there. I can only... We could have remembered that some mad lad made a minifigure scaled Gundam. I'm myself, I'd probably do something like that in Minecraft. Oh man, that'd be cool. So we're making Gundam in Tears of the Kingdom. This is kind of crazy. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see. We got out of camera view because I want to... Where's my sun? Where's my light? I need to change the lighting here. Make it a little higher up. Make it shit down. How's that look? You select that. Hmm. Point 1 is the way to go. And then I can let's change the light. Like if I put it in area, it gets way too dark. I mean, I can... It's like, let's see, rectangle. Size could be... I think, you know, for that, it needs to be a pretty large. Actually needs to be a lot closer to the object in question. And I believe it needs to be, like, pretty high. Yeah, that doesn't even seem to really illuminate it at all. Wow, like look how little it is. All right. Whoop. No. Oh yeah. Like, what is this even supposed to do? As far as lighting goes. You gotta even notice a difference. Like, something's gotta be wrong here. As far as the light. Something I'm not getting. You know, cause like, why wouldn't... Oh, damn. Does it really have to be that high? That's insane. I mean, like, see, like that. I don't want us to say it. Like, I gotta switch it back. Oh my god, no. The service of the sun. Service of the sun. Look out. I wonder how much farther I can take it away from it. Or we can make it 0. Let me check that, and then let me look at the environmental light. Let's see, let's bump that up. As far as the, I think the environmental light just doesn't have any, almost has like a kind of a strange glow to it, you know? It lights everything up pretty well, but it's almost like too uniform and too even. Kind of like it. Kind of like this, where we just go to the light. Oh, well, don't clip. Crazy. It's like going over the surface of this. Like, you know, that's like when they do like a time lapse and time's passing. Just rotating. The sun. I don't know why this is so entertaining for me. Let's see. Wait. I need to change this to like 5,000 so it stops clipping out. Okay. Now we can select that. Dang, I won't even render it. So far away. I'm trying to get figure out what would be best for like an angle on the sun. This is almost looks washed out. That's a little more shadows. It's like, oh, it's at night. The base at night. Oh, there's my Minecraft base. There's my Guardian farm here. It seems like it would be a really powerful tool, but I don't quite, get all the how to do everything in it. I'm not sure if like there's certain textures like that would work with it better. So that's the other thing I don't know. Go like put the render in here. So like I wish there was like a little more shadow in the base itself. Like you can see it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. We need shadow. Got a shadow up there. Then we can turn the strength up. Let's see. Turn diffuse down. No. Let's see. That gets it a little bit. Contact shadows. I don't know what that does. I think I need my sun back here. A little bit brighter. A little bit brighter. There we go. Go back to camera view. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. That definitely makes it. Ooh, get tighter shadows here. So the fade. That's what darkens it. Shadows darken it more. Ooh, that's nice. Maximum distance. I have no idea what that means. Distribution. Looks pretty cool. Oop. Let's see, get the camera back. Almost want. Can I go higher? Yeah. Yeah, maybe 15. How's 15 look? Diffusion up. This is a nice contrast. I'm still not sure what the specular does. The volume really does either. Maybe we can make that a little bit. Making it whiter look better. Oh, change the value of that. We'll say that looks good. Let's see now, what's the output? I gotta change this to 4K, baby. 4K. PNG. I want a higher color depth, you know? Compression, 0% compression. Gotta be gigantic. Let's render it on a gigabyte level image. Okay, there we go. It's pretty cool. And then let's see. Save it. Let's see, what is this? Hive. There we go. Don't look at any of my crazy file names. Right on. All right. I think it's time to actually get into some proper Minecraft. Save Blender. All right. Pop this over. Switch to Minecraft. All right. Close Blender here. Head on to the SMP. Since we're done with Minecraft, or we're done with like I said, it seems like a pretty cool program. I like taking the snapshots of it. Let's see how many did. All right, so that. It's also messing with let's see, options, video setting, graphics fancy. I think 16 is the, I think 16 is the, is that the normally what I had it at? I think that's the one you need to have, for the best, or like have stuff still work. Okay. That. Alright. Back to game. So I've been working on some of this terraforming. It's slowly starting to try and get this stuff taken care of. Make this giant, but there's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of work. There's a guy who wants to hit me with a, trident. I'm going to expand, you know, this out in a circle, essentially. And that is going to form this sort of, you know, crater where my base is. I'm taking down, you know, all of this, but it is a big circle, like, let's see if I can get a good sight on this. Like, this is, the circle is going to continue through here. And go around here. I think at some point I turned. Maybe I didn't. Either way. Should go over here somewhere. Where did I have that marked down at? I'll have to get a little bit better at the marking, because I did pop out somewhere. Oh, here it is. This is where I popped out. So we're gonna make this into a giant circle. Yes, I did see the new Tyranid models. The Norn Emissary looks awesome. I actually really like the Pyrovore too. It's like more like a buggy looking thing. That looks fun. I hope they have like a nice like value pack. You can get a lot of the newer stuff in. The lictors and stuff look awesome. The Death Leaper, all that stuff looks really cool. They're doing an awesome job with it. Yeah, so like this is the circle that I'm doing. A little bit of a circle here. And then it's going to go all the way over. It's going to be fairly... Actually, it's not really all that big compared to the size of the base. But as you can see, like, from the Blender... Well, actually, some like my Blender renders that I posted on Twitter, like, this thing, like, is blocking the view of the mega base. So I definitely want to take it down. I should actually take this down, too. There's no reason for this random light to be here. Yeah, they are fun to paint. I've been painting, you know, a few of the Tyranid warriors. It's always fun. Like, they got, like, cool, you know, like... Though, like, it can be kind of annoying to try and, like, get your, brush it into the, like, crevices everywhere. But apparently dry brushing, I have to get better at it, but a lot of people like dry brushing it since, like, a lot of their scales and stuff, you know, catch the paintbrush really pretty well. So you can dry brush them pretty easy, like a lot of that, to get a lot of nice highlights on it. Build up a nice gradient. That's all, like, experience I need to do. Like, I've been trying some different shades and washes. I haven't tried Slapshot yet. I'm still working my way up to that. I haven't gotten any contrast paints. So it's kind of interesting. I started painting it, these my current army in the old Leviathan scheme, and now with the 1.20 or 110, not 1.20. That's Minecraft. 10th edition. they are, basically they went with a different, they changed Tyranid to like a different thing. It's more like pink. It's kind of interesting to see. Like, let's see. Well, let's say, I don't know, like a Warhammer. We got the scuffest stream ever. But where's Warhammer official? Not Warhammer community. I hate it when like you like go to search something and like it's like, all right, here it is, and then like some new stuff like just pops up and totally like jukes out your cursor. Like, no, that's not what I wanted to click on. But like it took a little while to load. Let's see. Let me see if I can look at this amazing voice work here. Here we go. Here we go. On the screen right now, we have the Norn Emissary. Very beautiful looking model. That thing looks badass. Let's see. Norn Assimilator. This one actually has, they kind of went with like a brighter, more bluish here, but they do have like more of the purple. It doesn't have the red claws. But if you notice how purple it is, like pinkish purple, and they got like darker, they actually went with a little bit with the red, but it's like more of a darker claws on it. Let's see if we go over back, let's see if I can find old High Fleet Leviathan. Let's see. Painting MineOSphere. I'm going to show you the old High Fleet color scheme. Let's see. Does he have a picture of the MineOSphere? Let's see, and I'll go. Let's see. Here we go. This is the old High Fleet Leviathan's color scheme, where it's got red on the claws, a lot more white. So like if you compare it to you know, the Norn Emissary versus the MineOSphere, you can see how, or it's probably even better, the Norn Assimilator. So now I'm like kind of caught in this dilemma. Like, do I want to paint it in that scheme? Don't like switch over and go to the purplish color scheme, or you know, continue with the old Leviathan color scheme? It's like, I don't know. I'm okay with dry brushing. Just recently learned that you shouldn't dry it out on the paper towel. Use something that doesn't absorb the paint. Huh. Like what, though? Is this, oh, there we go. I'm just making sure the thing switches back. Like, I have been using a paper towel, because that's really all I had. Yeah, I mean, and really, my first stuff that I colored looks like complete garbage. The Hormagaunts that I painted like look completely different. Like, as I go further on, they like totally change. They've all like some crazy variants here. Man, if I look at some of these I painted versus like some of the stuff I painted before, it's pretty substantial as far as the progress. So I might do that. I might try and paint the newer color scheme, but again, that requires buying more paint. The Games Workshop is pretty evil that way. Like, oh, hey, we got this new cool scheme. Why don't you buy some more of our stuff? Just a plank of something, wood or plastic. Or people have been gluing bits and pieces to make a hard texture palette. I do have a wet palette, but yeah. Just something that would absorb it. Interesting. I'll have to try that. See if it works a little better. I need like a good dry brush. The problem with my dry brush has been like it only absorbs like it's hard to get it like evenly on the brush. I might have to like use like an older brush. Got This thing just kills, absolutely kills my my pickaxes. Ah, okay. I'll have to try that out. Moisten it up, moisten the brush, and then get paint on it. I could just get like something plastic. Nope. Let's see. Only downside of this Instant XP is I can't switch stuff as easily. I know. It just it takes a long while to like. Got a backlog. Like I'm still working on my boarding patrol box. I still got like 1, 2. The Gene Stealers are actually pretty much all white, so they'll be a lot easier to do. But I still got like 1. The Brood Lord. 1, 2. 3. So I still got like several hours to go. So I've been taking my time trying to kind of get the techniques down properly. Not really in a rush. Usually I just like to do it as something to like kind of relax at the end of the day. So I don't want to try and rush it too much. Especially since the point of it is to actually learn how to do it properly. Of course, you know, on the other hand, if it starts taking too long, you're like itching like, oh man, I got all these new models I want to paint. So it's a balancing act. Don't want to take so long that I get bored of the project that I'm doing. Which can definitely happen, speaking of getting bored of projects that you're doing. It can definitely happen with mega bases. Stuff like this. See, like my thing doesn't, my poor conduit does not extend this far. It's kind of annoying too to have the both the gravel and the stone. Airbrush varnishes and chrome. Getting the technique down there, so many variables, yeah. It is really hard. Because I assume, let's see. Because you have to thin that stuff, don't you? Which always kind of like worries me, because it seems like, oh man, do you measure it out? Do you eye it? And just see how things go, and then of course, you know, how heavy you press on the brush, you know, having that light touch when you want it. Seems like it's also something that takes a lot of skill. I mean, when it does seem like it has a really nice, you know, like soft gradient where you want it. Like a really like smooth paint job, you know, with no lines, brush strokes, or anything like that. Almost wish I could have had one to thin paints with. Or, sorry, not thin, but prime. What's up, JBB? How's it going, my man? Yeah. I've also, like, and some of the stuff, like, I primed a lot of these pretty quickly. And now, like, as I'm doing the project, I'm like, oh, damn, you know, I should have took a little more time with this stuff. Like, I'm not super happy with how some of it turned out. Some of my priming jobs turned out. They're a little bit, like, it's a little thin on some parts. So it's like, oh, no. Like, I just have to, like, try and apply it. Though I am worried that it'll come off after time, but it's one of those things I don't want to go back and redo it. It's just not worth it. I gotta, like, keep moving on. Especially since, like, an entire army to paint in the wings. Yeah, definitely. Definitely boring, but yeah, it definitely pays dividends at the end. Yeah, there's a lot of area to cover here. It's gonna take a while to take this down. I'm back to digging. I'm mining in Minecraft. The perpetually long area prep. Now we terraform. I'm never digging under. I'm never making another underground mega base. Everything from now on is going to be above ground with as little terraforming as possible. Never again. Never again. No one wants this. This is takes forever. This is what I'm talking about. Everything is mega scale now. Like, any project I do, inside, outside, like, to, like, affect this entire base is for it to take, you know, hours upon hours. So I am really happy I found that Blender program, because, like, I was struggling to, really take, you know, screenshots, like good screenshots of the base, because like I said, like, you look at it right now, like, oh, this is like kind of some vaporwave sunset, but like you can't see the structure at all, and half the stuff isn't even rendered in. But with something like with Blender, I could, especially, you know, if I get it down a little bit better, I'm sure I could have some really cool pictures. As far as, like, the lighting and the texture, like, I think you can download different waters as well, which I need to experiment with. Especially it being underwater. Ooh, that'd be fun. What's up, Marty? How's it going? Good morning to you. Hope you find this Sunday well. This Sunday finds you well, I should say. Almost the start of another week. Summer so far has been insanely hot. I'm ready. I'm ready for October. Please, stop with the 90-degree weather already. I don't want it. I do not want 90-degree, hotter than hell weather. I spend too much of it outside already, you know? By 10 o'clock, even like 9:30, it's just miserably hot and humid. I don't want to think about whether it could get worse or not, but I think I'm close enough to the ocean that it's not going to be like insanely hot. You know, it doesn't get to like the hundreds. I'm okay. GF is melting, but next week should be slightly cooler. Oh, that's good. That's good. Colder is better, man. I'm sure there was like an unbreakable pickaxe in this game. Something that's even harder to break. I'm sick of like redoing these things. Thank goodness I actually built that Guardian farm. That thing's been a lifesaver. Just being able to go and refresh XP for these things makes it so much easier. Of course, I ended up breaking another pickaxe a few days ago. Like, I just gotta, like, zone out. When I'm zoning out and, recording this stuff, like, sometimes it just breaks. I forget when I'm doing it. Thing just breaks. I'm like, oh, crap. Gotta redo another efficiency 5. Oop. Get out of the way. Oh, got a knowledge shell for me. I'll take that knowledge shell. Yeah, knowledge shell. Could always use more knowledge shells. Always great to have for your conduits. I could use a few more conduits. Give me more underwater breathing. Which is a good way. Like I assume as long as they're underwater, conduits work for all the surrounding water. You know, even if they're cut off, you know, I can hide them underneath like some rocks. That's only down to like on the renders you can see like the conduit there. I'm like, it kind of looks lame having that random conduit on top of it. Like it's functional, but I want something that is unseen. I might have to make like a water cage inside the base so I can put it underneath the underneath the shell there. It should still work, because like if I look at the renders, let's see, HC. What are we rendering here? We're rendering not beacon range, conduit range. True. And then turn that on. Like this thing is like easily, well, I wouldn't say easily high enough. Since it is like, it kind of sucks it's like a dome shape. This is like really the one under here is really close to the other one. Intersects a large area. So it could be moved up, but don't want to. You can move it like over here. It'll be fine. Probably better actually move them. I mean, that might cut off the... But with what I'm doing, I could actually probably move it a little higher. Try and get the widest range possible. It being a giant sphere is another thing that makes it annoying. They really did not design this well. These things would be as powerful as they could be. I'm kind of annoyed with how bad some of this like aquatic update stuff is compared to like There are other options. Oh. Oh, I'm body blocking you. Oh, you killed your friend. What a loser. Get away from me. Murderer, traitor. Traitor your own kind. Friendly fire. Is that the... Wait, who was that guy? That troop that got killed by friendly fire. I can't remember. Not Chris Kyle, but... that guy that always... with the beret that they always bring up constantly. But yeah, these renders, yeah. With that rendering thing, I definitely want to be taking down the stuff to get a better angle at my base. It'll look sick when it's done. Absolutely sick. This almost like, if only it was a little wider, it actually worked like as a good template for a circular shape. I almost kind of like thought of doing that. Like in Lightmatica, make like a giant, actually I might be able to do that in my other world. If I look at single player, I brought, in order to like make that render, since I don't have the world data from the server, since that's something only the server owner, Ryan, can get. I might ask him for it if he has time, but whoa. Let's turn that to false. We don't need to see it. Let's load this in. This I just made this. This is our kind of a... Actually, I don't have this in voxel, do I? The only problem is I don't have a world edit, fast async world edit in the single player world. But if I could make like a giant, I'd have to paste it in, which I don't. That might be difficult. I would probably just crash my server if I did that. Oh, that'd be kind of entertaining to see. All right, configuration. No generic visuals. All right, enable rendering. Of course, as you can see, we have our old. This is our test world. There we got various things. Schematic placement. Let us go to schematic placement here. I don't know, like, how I could... Is it possible? Well, I could just place it and then copy it. No. Look at how slowly it's rendering new chunks. It's trying, alright? It's trying. Which is why I'm like, oh no, there's no way in hell it's going to be able to render all this. Let's see. Let's take options, video settings. Let's go back. Let's go down to 8 chunks. Go fast. That way we can make it a little easier on our server here. Nice and render everything. Render a little bit. I'm surprised I haven't rendered that much of it, but I had to update the server. That was a pain. To 1.20. once I figured out how to do it, everything went fairly smoothly. I didn't have to like, it updated the plugins automatically. So I don't have to try and like re-download this. Okay, okay. Like this all looks loaded. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. But anyway, like let's see if I... let's see, load schematic. New base spawn. It's currently disabled, which is good. Because this thing is gigantic. And would crash this server if I did. Alright, let's go all the way down to the bottom here. We're going to load this. We're going to place it here. Let's see what it does. Okay, let's see where it's trying to render into. They don't want to like render over. Yeah, see, that was the issue I was having with it. Schematic placements, and then configure. Let's see, like this would render. No, it's not it. It's not the rotation I want. Not the one I want either. I want it to go. Let's see. Let's take a look here so we can see how it's going to do that. Rotation. That should be the correct one. Yes, okay. This is going to rotate all the way out to this area. Seems a little bit. Let's see if I can't get... I have it priced down a little bit more. Oh boy. Look how high that is. Okay. So, to hope this doesn't crash. Execute. Woohoo. Look at how slow this is. Holy smokes. I don't know if it's replacing the blocks. I guess it is replacing the blocks there. Or maybe it's not. If it's not, that's going to be a problem. I think this might be a little too much. All right. Got this filling up. It's not really doing much. I don't know if this portable server can handle it. Also, it's not going to replace blocks, and it's not going to load in the. It's not going to load in my base. One chunk at a time. It's looking today, like I saw that, I don't know if you guys seen that Homelander collab, or the boys collab they're doing with Call of Duty. I thought that looked so bizarre. I guess they have been doing other collabs for crossovers for their Warzone content. So I mean, I guess if you want to do like a seasonal pass, it's an easy way to do things. Though I do think it looks completely hideous. Like for Fortnite, it's always been like some goofy Fever Dream. But once you get like, I thought Call of Duty was a little more serious. Like you gotta be careful with just how goofy you go in your world. Like you want it to be serious, but I mean you can have fun, but not to the point that you actually kind of damage the integrity of the world itself. I think people at the end of the day still want they still want like a cohesive world. Oh. Yeah, it was going to crash. That just wasn't going to work. Darn it. Well, you know, actually what I think I could do, I'll go in there. Let's see if it'll let's see if it'll let me join the world. I don't think it's gonna keep on trying to. Hope it'll stop that operation. I just thought of something though, like let's see if I take this and not that. Go back over to where I was before. Wooden axe. I should have fast async world edit here. So like we have, this is the model. Okay, options, video settings. I gotta turn it back to 16 chunks. Oh, fancy graphics. Okay, now we can see this. All right, so I think there should be. How do I get a cylinder? How do I get a cylinder here? Cylinder. And fast. Okay, so let's fill. Slash. Let's see. Do not have fast async world edit on this. It should be enabled. I mean, voxel sniper is clearly working. Let's see. So that's not working. So maybe I don't have fast async world edit working at the moment. Dang it. I guess we can't do that now either. I'll have to look into that too. But I could potentially create like a giant cylinder big enough to kind of like surround the base and then kind of place it in as a stencil. Stencil for my well, thank you, Dolphin. Stencil for this to gonna give me an idea of where I need to dig out, or like where I need to start digging out from. Kind of get the shape decent. Ah, get out of the way, dolphin. I'm doing some work here. All right. The idea is just to keep kind of going down in a stair pattern like this. And that's going to kind of create like this. You're kind of doing it right now, but it's almost like, you know, got a stairway that goes down. That way you can see the base as you're coming into it. It's not like a flat wall. So, I mean, it just doesn't look good as like a flat wall like that. I do think I need to go like a little bit more out for this to... Oh, you dolphins. I hate dolphins, Grace. Like, it's great if you're just trying to like move through the area as quickly as possible. Wonderful. If you're actually, you know, building something, working on something. Terrible. Worst thing ever. You just go out of control. Nobody wants to see it. Alright. Get my shack back up here. So much to dig out. And look how quickly I've already taken down most of my netherite pick. To switch over to my other one soon enough. Which isn't netherite. That's alright. I think the netherite does last a little bit longer, which is kind of nice. More durability. But I like the fact that this is one color and the silk touch is another. Like this is fortune. My netherite pick. And then silk touch is diamond, just a regular diamond, so I can tell. I don't have to mouse over them, I just know it right away. I almost wish there was like another visual indicator that could tell you the difference. Like fortune almost like a star, or they could probably do that where like they have like an upgrade icon next to it. They could have like a, you know, some like gold coin or like a treasure chest for fortune, and like silk touch could be something else that we can automatically know what they are. Some quality of life changes they could add. That's definitely, the base is definitely going to look a lot nicer with this done. It's just going to be a very large project. Thankfully, not a lot of digging in deep slate though. So I think it can be done faster than, much faster than my clearing of the initial area. Mega base area, because it's really when you once you hit deep slate and you can no longer insta mine, that things tend to get really bad, really slow. occasionally have stuff like this where it's just copper and stuff. Which I don't know if I should collect that. I guess copper is a little more useful than some of the other stuff. And someone might want to make some copper. Some of our server mates. You can always make it into bricks and let them have it. They could trade for them. Trade emeralds or diamonds for them. Ho, ho, ho. Get rich. It's rich off copper. Coppery goodness. There we go. Like now it's a little dangerously low. Like once it kind of gets in the red, I just switch to it. Because you never know when you start like doing something and you just like zone out for a while. Like I get stuck on a thought or something, like talking to the chat. What, are you hitting me? Are you mad about the whole like... Yeah, I guess he's mad about me hitting him before, Bo. Oh, buddy. I got bad news for you. You were in the way. You get in my way, you have a bad day. That's my motto. Let me switch over to the Silk Touch. Just take these down. Slowly whittling it. The staircase down. Right now, I'm sure that I'll cut more on the outside, but I don't need to worry about this because it's clearly going to be done. I'll work that down a bit. We can usually do about 4 high. Is enough to do it. Goes really quickly when instant mine. Alright. Let me switch up the patterns that I do this in. Depending on how I feel. I guess one of the things that help you kind of starve off the boredom of doing the same task over and over again. That can have like kind of a hypnotizing effect as you slowly just move forward. And the blocks disappear. Oh. 4 days until new Diablo season drops. Kind of excited. I mean, I'm not 100 on my rogue. But I'll probably try and blast a little bit harder once I'll make a seasonal character. Of course, I can still play when we play with Ryan. We haven't done the campaign yet, so I don't think he'll be interested in starting a season. As he's done the campaign. But on my own individual character, I'll blast. See how quickly I can get. There's supposed to be some sort of exploit where you... I don't know if you were going to exploit, but a strategy where you do strongholds over and over again and just log out before you complete them. So, I can try and see how that works. See how quickly I rise to the top there. I'll just kind of bevel this a bit. Like this, I hate how high this wall is right here. It's just a giant flat wall. Getting that taken down will be a big benefit. Sick of seeing it. Sick of seeing your big wall. Big flat wall right there. Moving across. Wide area here. Swing the pickaxe. Yeah. Take it down easy. Most of these with the Diablo, these malignant hearts. Gonna be stuff that you can slot into your jewelry. Your 2 rings and your amulets. Supposed to have powerful effects. I kind of look forward to seeing it, playing around with it. What if I'll make a different type of rogue? I've seen some like different builds with bows, like rapid fire or what's the other ones? Penetrating shot. That was like the first rogue build I played. I didn't think it was that great, but you know, I'll have to look at a build because they didn't have all the legendary powers that you can get, so getting that might be a big having the right legendary powers for your build, especially if you can like imprint them using the Codex of Power. You're always gonna guarantee you can get it, so that makes a build much more consistent. With that, you might be able to the build will work that was the big problem with the open betas. You couldn't. There's a lot of stuff you just couldn't get because it was restricted by the area you were in. New season always, new character always gives you an exciting new chance. Something a little different. You could also play an entirely new character, but I don't really want to. I can't think of I did want to play a druid at some point. That was fun. Tried him in beta. But playing a necro on my other guy. That leaves kind of sorceress and barbarian. I'm not super interested in playing barbarian. All right. Ooh. Missed one block. One floating block. But it's 12 o'clock, so we're going to call it here. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be definitely playing around with these Blender rendering. See if I can get even cooler shots of my base. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. And we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.